Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere. Taking a look at GALA this evening. Looks like the scenario here where it basically came up and tested the 618, played out, and came back down. It's at the 786 at this point. Let's take a look at this, at a little, clean it up a little bit here. And it looks, we're at that point to where, it's basically, is it gaining some traction here and getting ready for its next move up? Or is it, getting kind of that bearish butterfly scenario in that comes in? A lot of people don't go by patterns, even in crypto. Patterns are just, but sometimes they're good to keep an eye on, especially I like to look for sales. So if I'm starting to see a decent sale scenario that's a possibility that's coming up, I'll keep an eye out and just especially on these coins that are already moving. And I always look for a lowest price buy-in whatever I'm going into, because I really even 62 cents right here, if I could get a better deal than that, then that would be awesome for me. So but you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. And as far as GALA goes, if this if it gains some traction at the 62-cent line here, and it begins its next leg up, we'll go over the next line of of takeoff will be. But at this point, let's go over the possibility of the sale if this bearish butterfly scenario does start playing out, and we start getting down to if it pulls back down to 57 cents, that's on the table here. And then the direct test down to the 0.50 here, and then for that definite look, that's when I start looking at the bearish butterfly scenario starts to look pretty good. Is this being oversold? It has been getting bullish for a long time here, and a lot of the people that got in the beginning are probably doing some decent sell-offs, taking some profit, and that's when it begins to get that oversold point. And then it'll pull back down, and then people will rebuy back in, and then and then it continues on, and then onward we go. So that's just kind of what I look for. As far as that's why it's not, is it a good thing or a bad thing? I look at it as opportunity for me to gain some entrance into GALA. But for those of you that are already in it, congratulations on that. You guys are awesome. So you guys seen the Galax. But yeah, keep an eye on those points as far as that. And then we'll take a look at the, so if it gets over 0.746 for as far as takeoff here, it'll probably hit here, and then maybe some little pullback, and then on to the next leg up, and then for a little consolidation, and then onward to, what is that, $1.10, which would be like way awesome, because it's just awesome when you see these coins go into to like $1, and and you just seen it at like 10 cents, like months ago or something, or like 25. I don't even know what this was at, but it was pretty dang low back in the, for those of you that got in way down here, man, that is so freaking cool. So I'm happy for y'all. But yeah, keep an eye on those. If it breaks out of that 786 and it keeps and it onwards, we could start having some good breakout action after that. But if there is some pullback, and it does start setting up for this bearish butterfly scenario, whatever you want to call it, that's just something I look for. It's just when the this side over here is a little bit more heavy than this side over here. So it's just kind of, we still haven't made it over this high peak here yet. So if it does dip down any further, then the chances are it's more than likely going to pull back. So I could, how low will it go? GALA's been pretty bullish. So 50 cents, if that doesn't hold, then the 41 cents definitely, which is probably about as low as this sucker is going to go, because it looks like it's got some good support here, but with some decent pullback or a decent sell-off, a lot of people taking profit, probably geez, this is pushing it here, 15, but damn if it is, you know, that I definitely gained some entry in there, but I doubt that's going to happen. So, 50 cents is on the table more than likely, and then, for some upshot up there, but, worst case scenario, 41 cents. Um, but, those are just some, points to look for. So keep an eye on that, and as well as BTC. Looks like it's it's getting coiled up and getting ready to do something. Is this, we talked about this the other day in another video. This coiled up scenario is taking place. So are we going to have a true breakout up, or a true breakout down? So keep an eye on BTC, and yeah, just you all have a good afternoon, and good evening, good morning, and good night wherever you guys are. And always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. Mr. Big Braids is out.